quiet feeling in the space you used to fill. Your laughter on the table, your warmth is lingering still. I walk around the memories that never found a voice. We loved in softer silence than words could ever hold. I try to trace the moment where we slipped out of truth. Maybe we were fragile long before we knew. This is the love that went unsaid, caught in the spaces between every breath. We held on gently, but not tight enough to keep the fading from filling us up. You took your heart where mine couldn't tread, and left me with love that went unsaid. The nights are getting quieter without you turning in the sheets. I still feel your shadow falling softly next to me. We built a world of whispers where feelings stayed inside, but silence grows too heavy when two hearts try to hide. I'm standing in the doorway of all the words we missed, wishing I had spoken before it came to this. This is the love that went unsaid, caught in the spaces between every breath. We held on gently, but not tight enough to keep the fading from filling us up. You took your heart where mine couldn't tread, and left me with a love that went unsaid. Maybe if we'd broken the quiet one more time, we'd still be turning pages instead of closing lines. But some hearts leaving echoes, and some truths come too late. I hear them in the silence we never learned to break. This is the love that went unsaid, soft as a whisper, heavy as regrets. A tender story we never read, a promise fading just under our breath. You walked away with a lowered head, left me with love that went unsaid. Started with the small things, your laughter sounding thin, the way you held the blankets like you didn't let me in. The mornings felt much colder, though nothing really changed. But love begins to whisper before it rearranges. I felt us losing color in the corners of your touch. a soft and gentle slipping that didn't hurt too much. It was a goodbye we didn't notice, a faded echo in the room, a quiet drift we never questioned, until we felt the empty bloom. We held on to the comfort, not the fire we once knew. And love walked out so softly, we didn't see it passing through. Your eyes stopped holding sunsets, the ones we used to chase. You smiled like it was habit, not something you embraced. We talked about the future, but it felt like borrowed lines, like two hearts trying gently to stay inside the lines. I reached for one more moment, but your heart was far away. We didn't mean to lose us, we just slipped day by day. It was a goodbye we didn't notice, a fading echo in the room, a quiet drift we never questioned, until we felt the empty bloom. We held on to the comfort, not the fire we once knew. And love walked out so softly, we didn't see it passing through. Maybe love grows quieter before it disappears. Maybe we were holding on to all our younger years. If we had seen the warning, perhaps we would have tried. But hearts don't break with thunder, sometimes they just divide. It was a goodbye we didn't notice, too gentle to call pain, a slow unraveler forever we couldn't quite explain. By the time we felt the distance, we were already through. And love had left so softly, we didn't know it said adieu. Your laughter in the hallway still lingers in my mind, a tiny fading echo of days you stood beside. The nights are growing quieter since you're not walking through. And I miss the tender rhythm of the sound that once was you. You didn't leave with thunder, no slammed or broken truth, just silence where you used to be, in the memories of your youth. The sound of you, the way you'd hum the morning blue, the whisper of your tired sighs, the softness in your late goodbyes. Nothing fills the quiet room the way your heartbeat used to. I miss the world I listen to. I miss the sound of you. The floorboards creak much softer, like they know you're not around. Even my own footsteps feel louder than they should now. I keep expecting comfort in the air you once moved through, but silence wears a heavier coat when all I want is you. I still replay your laughter in the corners of my mind, a fragile kind of music I barely left behind. I miss the sound of you, the way you'd hum the morning blue, the whisper of your tired sighs, the softness in your late goodbyes. Nothing fills the quiet room the way your heartbeat used to do. I miss the world I listen to. I miss the sound of you. Maybe love is measured in the sounds we learn by heart, a gentle record spinning even when we're torn apart. I hear you in the shadows where the quiet meets the truth. Every silence holds a memory of the sound that once was you. I miss the sound of you, every echo, every tune, the gentle way you fill the space, the softness only you could trace. Even time can't drown it out. The quiet knows what I've been through. I miss the world I listen to. I miss the sound of you. To breathe together like the night knew who we were. Two silhouettes in comfort, two hearts that didn't stir. But now the world feels wider, stay, trying to understand how love can slip away. Our hearts became strangers somewhere in the quiet nights. We held on out of memory, but lost the will to try. We drifted like two shadows that never learned to stay, and love turned into silence when our hearts became strangers. I miss the honest comfort of the way we used to feel before our gentle promises turned softer than unreal. We used to speak in glances, now we barely form a sound. It's like we filled the spaces but left the meaning out. I reach for what we were, but the moment doesn't keep. Love slipped through our fingers while we were fast asleep. Our hearts became strangers somewhere in the quiet nights. We held on out of memory, but lost the will to try. We drifted like two shadows that never learned to stay, and love turned into silence when our hearts became strangers. Maybe all the hurting was too soft for us to see. Maybe time was whispering that we should set love free. But even in the letting go, I feel the gentle pain of knowing what we once were won't ever come again. Our hearts became strangers in ways we never meant. We lived inside the echoes of everything we spent. Two lovers in the distance, too far to call it fate. We loved until the silence made our hearts strangers again. The sky was turning silver when you whispered you were tired. Your voice a fading ember of a love we once set fire. We stood inside the quiet where hope began to blur, and every drop that hit the window sounded just like leaving her. I felt the gentle warning in the trembling of your breath, like rain before the thunder of a love we can't protect. Slow rain over our story, falling turning softer as the distance runs deep. You touch my hand so lightly, like you feared you'd break the glory. So we let our bright forever fade in the slow rain over our story. Your shadow on the doorway felt longer than your stay. I watched your eyes grow distant, like they'd already walked away. The room was growing quiet in a way I recognized, the kind of calm that settles in when love begins to die. I reached for one more moment, but the moment wouldn't stay. Some endings fall like rainfall, too soft to fight away. Slow rain over our story, falling on the pages we couldn't keep. Every memory turning softer as the distance runs deep. You touched my hand so lightly, like you feared you'd break the glory. So we let our bright forever fade in the slow rain over our story. Maybe love was never broken, just weathered by the years. Maybe hearts don't crash like storms, they drift apart like tears. But standing in the quiet where our promises grew thin, I felt the softest rainfall wash out what we'd been. Slow rain over our story, leaving only echoes where love used to be. The colors bleeding softly into bittersweet memory. You walked away so gently, like you didn't want to worry. And all that's left is a quiet fade in the slow rain over our story. Woke to empty sunlight, folding on your side of the bed, your sweater on the chair, still holding what you never said. The house was breathing slowly, like it somehow knew the score. Then I saw the quiet shimmer of tears on the wooden floor. I didn't hear you crying, didn't feel you break. Love can fall so softly, you don't notice till too late. Tears on the wooden floor tell the truth you couldn't speak. How long were you fading? Right there beside me, your heart slipped through the silence like it didn't love me anymore. All you left were tiny rivers of tears on the wooden floor. shadow on the wall. The pictures felt more honest than the words we tried to stall. Your footsteps in the hallway are echoes I can't ignore, leading me back to the moment your tears touched the wooden floor. I didn't see you drifting, didn't feel you lose your way. Sometimes love grows quieter before it fades away. Tears on the wooden floor tell the truth you couldn't speak. How long were you fading? Right there beside me. Your heart slipped through the silence like it didn't love me anymore. All you left were tiny rivers of tears on the wooden floor. Maybe you were hurting too softly to be heard. Maybe I was listening but missing every word. Now I trace the gentle glimmer where your pain was laid before, a memory still shining in tears on the wooden floor. Your love became a quiet goodbye. I couldn't stop or restore. I lost you in the shimmer of tears on the wooden floor. We used to breathe together like two hearts in the same light. Now even in the darkness, your shadow feels too bright. You're lying right beside me, but miles from where we were. I hear the quiet distance in every word you whisper, and I can feel the moment where something starts to rust. The gentle trembling heartbeat of the last breath of us. This is the last breath of us, floating somewhere between love and dust. A fading echo of who we were, a quiet goodbye without a word. I hold your hand, but it's not enough to stop the last breath eyes look out the window like you're wishing you were there. I search for signs of staying in the softness of your face, but time has drawn a distance that love can now erase. And I can feel the spaces where worn nights used to live, the gentle lake of loving more than you can give. This is the last breath of us, floating somewhere between love and dust, a fading echo of who we were, a quiet goodbye without a word. I hold your hand, but it's not enough to stop the last breath of us. Maybe forever isn't broken, it's just softer than we knew. Maybe hearts don't stop together, mine just kept beating for you. And in this quiet evening where truth is sinking slow, I hear our love exhaling, the part that lets you go. This is the last breath of us, leaving gently the way it must, a tender ending too soft to fight, a love that dimmed without the light. I kiss your hand, though it's not enough to save the last breath of us. Left your sweater on the bedside like you meant to come back home. Your perfume in the hallway still follows where you roam. The quiet feels much louder since you stepped into the light, and I'm learning how to live with the part of me you left behind. Your shadow's still familiar, even as it starts to fade. Some memories stay breathing long after love has changed. You left the part of me you held, a fragile heart you knew too well. It lingers in the empty rooms and in the places you once felt. I carry what you couldn't keep, a softness you forgot was mine. Now I'm holding gently the part of me you left behind. I found your note in April, tucked between our favorite songs. It wasn't really closure, just a whisper, something's wrong. You said you needed quiet, but the silence grew unkind. And now I see more clearly the part of me you left behind. I tried to follow footsteps, but yours were drifting thin. Some goodbyes don't break loudly, they fade from deep within. part of me you held, a fragile heart you knew too well. It lingers in the empty rooms and in the places you once felt. I carry what you couldn't keep, a softness you forgot was mine. And now I'm holding gently the part of me you left behind. Maybe love grows quieter before it fades from view. Maybe I was holding on more tightly than you knew. But in the dimming twilight, where our last hopes intertwined, I found the truest piece of us, the part of me you left behind. You left the part of me you held, and I've learned to treat it well. A tender echo of our days, a story only time can tell. I breathe it in the quiet nights when memories start to shine. And I'm still learning how to carry the part of me you left behind. You stood there in the doorway with the night behind your eyes, a quiet kind of hurting you barely tried to hide. Your hands were slowly trembling, like you'd forgotten how to stay. I felt the air grow colder when forever turned away. I didn't see it coming, but I guess the silence knew. Every gentle warning was leading me to you. When forever turned away, it didn't shout, it didn't break, it just slipped out of your heartbeat like it never planned to stay. You whispered one last promise, too soft for me to say, and love fell in slow motion when forever turned away. We built a world of warm nights, of laughter in the sheets, but even quiet loving can fall between two beats. You kissed me like a memory already drifting far, and I held on to the moment before it reached your heart. I tried to read your shadows, but they never seemed to speak, just echoes of the stories we couldn't seem to keep. When forever turned away, it didn't shout, it didn't break, it just slipped out of your heartbeat like it never planned to stay. You whispered one last promise, too soft for me to say, and love fell in slow motion when forever turned away. of everything we live for and everything we made. You touched my hand so lightly, as if to say you'd fade, and I watched my whole heart trembling when forever turned away. Used to fall asleep with your hand across my chest. Your breathing was the rhythm that kept my world at rest. But lately you've been drifting like a tide pulling away, and I felt the first goodbye the night you forgot to stay. I reached into the silence, you were somewhere far, a quiet kind of distance I couldn't hold with arms. When you forgot to stay, something gentle slipped away. Your heart was in the doorway before your feet had strayed. I felt the love grow quieter in everything you didn't say, and I knew I'd lose you slowly when you forgot to stay. You forgot to stay. Your coffee in the morning used to warm the winter air. Now steam just feels like memories of days you used to care. Your smile became a moment you rarely let display, a fading kind of tenderness the day forgot to stay. I tried to hold the pieces of a love that came undone, but silence moves like rainfall when hearts come unspun. When you forgot to stay, something gentle slipped away. Your heart was in the doorway before your feet had strayed. I felt the love grow quieter in everything you didn't say, and I knew I'd lose you slowly. You forgot to stay. Maybe you were hurting in a way I couldn't see. Maybe loving me grew heavy where you needed to feel free. But even in your leaving, there's a softness in the ache, a love that tried its hardest before it had to break. When you forgot to stay, the world turned a different shade. Our promises were paper that time began to fray. Your touch became a memory too fragile now to save, and I learned some hearts go quiet when they forget to stay. When you forgot to stay. slipped away so quiet, like morning fading slow. No warning in your eyes, just something letting go. I felt the room grow colder before you turned to leave. You didn't take your memories, you only took the part of me that still believed. And I'm standing in the doorway where your shadow used to breathe, trying not to realize what you meant to me. You left in half a heartbeat, like love could just unwind, like everything we promised was easy left behind. You walked into the silence, so soft I couldn't speak. You broke a whole love open when you left in half a heartbeat. I kept your coffee waiting, like you might turn around. But echoes don't make footsteps, and hope don't make a sound. I replay all our evenings, the laughter in your touch. You never say forever, but I thought you meant as much. Now I'm holding on to moments that fall like gentle rain. Every drop of memory of a love I couldn't save. You left in half a heartbeat, like love could just unwind, like everything we promised was easy left behind. You walked into the silence, so soft I couldn't speak. You broke a whole love open when you left in half a heartbeat. Maybe you were hurting in ways I couldn't see. Maybe letting go came softer than holding on to me. I feel you in the twilight, where our gentle fire burned. Some hearts leave in seconds and never quite return. You left in half a heartbeat, but the echo lingers still, a quiet kind of aching. No time could ever fill. just half a heartbeat. The sky was turning amber when you said you had to go. Your voice was barely trembling, but your eyes had told me so. The light was slowly sinking across your quiet face. I felt the colors leaving long before you drove away. And I stood in the doorway, watching day turn into blue. Never thought forever could fade the way you do. You took the sunset with you, left me standing in the shade. All the warmth and all the colors slowly falling into gray. I tried to hold the moment, but I couldn't stop the truth. When you turned your back on daylight, you took the sunset with you. Our memories feel like postcards from a place we used to stay. Your laughter on the shoreline, your heartbeat in the waves. Now twilight feels much heavier, like it's learning how to fall. And every fading hour reminds me you took it all. I reach for all our summers, but they slip out of my hands. Love leaves the softest footsteps when it learns it cannot stand. You took the sunset with you, left me standing in the shade. All the warmth and all the colors slowly falling into gray. I tried to hold the moment, but I couldn't stop the truth. When you turned your back on daylight, you took the sunset with you. Maybe time will bring a sunrise in a place I've never been, but right now I'm still standing where your memory begins. The horizon looks much colder since the night you walked away. Some lights don't disappear, they just follow who they chase. You took the sunset with you, and the evening lost its glow. Now the world feels like a painting, missing colors I once knew. I watched you fade into the distance with a heart I couldn't move. And the day died in your shadow when you took the sunset